Hey guys, so I'm just going to be doing another soft speaking video with a tour of my desk area. This is my work desk. I have another desk over here that's like for art and stuff, and I'm doing a project over there, so it's really messy, but this is my desk where I work. Also going to show you this drawer later, but first I'm going to do the stuff on top of my desk. So this is my work laptop. It's a MacBook Air. I have some stickers on the back. And here's my keyboard. I actually got this keyboard from my last job, but they let me keep it when I switched companies. And I really like it because it's the one with the number pad, which is super useful when I am working in spreadsheets. I like the sound this keyboard makes, and it's really easy to use if you have acrylic nails on, although my nails today are pretty short. But I did a video earlier today, but while I had these nails on, I wanted to go ahead and take advantage of them and film one or two more videos. Oh, sorry if that's too bright. Then I have my mouse over here, which is also the Apple mouse I got at my last company. And I really like it as well. And I have these ergonomic mouse pads. My nails leave scratch marks on these, but they come off. But I just cleaned my desk yesterday, so I figured I would show it to you. I have carpal tunnel, so these ergonomic mouse pads and wrist rest really help. I haven't had it since I went to physical therapy and got these. It's been a lot better since then. This desk I really like. It's just from Wayfair. It makes nice dense tapping sounds and I like it. I do wish I kind of had gotten a different color, but it's just fake wood, so I have to be careful about getting scratches on it and beverage stains and stuff like that, but I try to be pretty careful, which is why I have this coaster over here, which looks like Legos. It's a little dark in here because I wanted this to be, I like it when ASMR videos are a little dark, but hopefully you can see it okay. Then I just have this little insulated cup I got from my work. It stains really badly, but it keeps my beverages cold. And then I have this fan. I put it on a low setting because I didn't want it to be too noisy for this video. So hopefully it's not too loud. But it gets really hot in my office. So I definitely need a fan to keep it cool in here because my windows are not very well insulated and my office is in the attic. Next I have this paper lamp. I'm not going to turn it on because it's pretty bright, but I have a little switch for it here under my desk. And it also has smart bulbs. I don't really need the switch, but I like having it, and I'm not using it for anything else. This is also fake wood, but it's made to look realistic. And then I have this little cup holder here, and it has this little part that swivels out to hang headphones on, but I use in-ear headphones, so I don't really use this. But I like the cup holder. It's big enough for my water bottle or like a can of Diet Coke or something like that. And then over here, I just have this little broom and dustpan from Target that I keep hanging on the side of my desk. This is my nailing chair. So you see it looks pretty weird. You sit on it here and then you rest your knees right here, so you're like in a kneeling position, and it's way better than my other chair for my lower back because my lower back hurts a good bit a lot of the time, so this really helps. Unfortunately, I do have tech neck. I arch my neck in a weird way, so my neck is still sore sitting on this chair, but at least it's not my lower back. I really like this chair. It's by Uplift Desk, and I haven't been able to find it online because I wanted to leave a review for it, but I guess I bought it so long ago. but it's really sturdy and it's made of real wood. It's a little dirty because it's a chair, it's on the ground, but it's nice and sturdy. And you just put it together with these screws. Back to my desk, you can see I have these Lego sets that I put together. And I've done almost all of the insect and flower Lego sets. So I really like these. This one is the praying mantis and it's really cute. And this is the butterfly. And I also have the beetle, and this one has a little bumblebee, but I have the beetle, but it's in a different room. And then this is the cherry blossom and the dandelion, or the daffodil rather. And I really like those too. So I keep them in here. And then I have this little wooden tray. And I keep these on there because it makes it easy to clean. I just cleaned my desk yesterday, so it's nice and clean for this video. But yeah, I just have these little Lego flowers. This is from the succulent set, which my mother-in-law gifted to me. And it also has a sundew here, which is a type of carnivorous plant, and a praying mantis, or not a praying mantis, a Venus flytrap. I actually used to have a Venus flytrap, like the actual plant, but unfortunately I killed it because I gave it tap water instead of distilled water one time, and they're very sensitive, so sometimes if you give them the wrong kind of water, they'll just kick the bucket. But it's okay. I don't have any houseplants anymore really because I sold them or gave them away when I moved. I used to have a lot. And then we have this cactus. I don't know what kind of cactus this is, but this one just sits on top of the pot. So the pot makes really nice scratching sounds. And it's good to tap on as well. But I love these flower Lego sets. I have a bunch more downstairs in my house. And they're releasing some new ones, which I'm really excited about. But I'll just put that back. I'll straighten this all later, but I have this little glass cat, and I got this from the Renaissance Fair. It's just a little calico cat. I liked all the different colors, but it's made out of glass, and I thought it was so cute. Unfortunately, it doesn't make many tapping sounds, but the ones it does make are nice, and it came with this little tiny glass mouse, so I keep them here in a little standoff. So I like having them on this tray because if I need to clean my desk, I can just take it off and pick it up and put it somewhere else. But yeah, I like my decorations. It keeps my workspace feeling positive. I like my workspace to be cute because it makes me less stressed out. I need my office space to be pretty tidy. And my husband set up my desk to where my computer and my monitor are on these swinging arms, which is really nice because if I want to like film an ASMR video or something like that, I can just push these out of the way and push that monitor back. And that way I have space on my desk to film or do a craft project or whatever. I do most of my craft projects over here. Right now I'm working on a collage for my friends who just got married out of little stuff that they had left over from their wedding, which was movie themed. It was really cute. So I'm working on that, but I won't show you that right now. This is my junk journal though. This is where I just do collage art and stuff like that. I love the tapping sounds on this part of my desk right here because it's like hollow and it has this shell sitting on top of it. Ignore my cables, those are really messy. My cable management's actually really tidy behind my desk and on my desk, but this situation I'm planning on changing out entirely. I have this really pretty, I think it's called an abalone shell, which is hard to tap on because it can be scratchy, but this is just cedar, because cedar, if you believe in like smudging, cedar, when you burn it, it's supposed to cleanse like the past energy of a space. And so I burn it every so often after a hard work week or at the beginning of a week to kind of cleanse the bad vibes or whatever from my work stress. And then I also, for a similar reason, have this little Himalayan salt lamp, which my friend gave to me for my birthday. And they gave this to me because they like to keep it next to their computer to like help with like the negative energy of computers. Then I have this little gooseneck arm, and this is like a webcam mount, but I keep my phone on this. I have like a little pop socket mount that attaches to it so I can put my phone on it. But that's broken right now, so I can't currently use it. But my brother is gonna 3D print me a new piece for it. But yeah, it just clamps onto the desk and it's pretty sturdy. It's a high quality one. I've had a lot of these break, so hopefully this one will last me. Although the 3D printed part broke, but that's okay. And then I have this microphone arm here. I hope you like these kinds of metal tapping sounds. I like them, but I know not everybody does. And then I keep my Yeti microphone, my nice mic that I use for ASMR, on here. So when I'm on a Zoom meeting, that's the microphone I use. And then I can adjust this arm, or I can take the microphone off of it to film ASMR. So now that I have this set up here, I'm hoping to film more ASMR videos in my office. And my cord management behind my desk is actually pretty nice. So I'll close my laptop. So behind here on this arm, I have these 3D printed pieces where I keep chargers for my phone and my little remote keypad. And all of my cords just run up my monitor and down through here. And then they come out over here and attach to my laptop. And I have stickers on my laptop. This is one of my favorites. I moved it from my old laptop to my new laptop. And I'm hoping I get a new laptop from work sometime because mine is starting to not work so well, but we'll see. I have this sticker here. It's locked, which is a reference to the Nancy Drew point and click adventure games. It's a line that Nancy Drew says whenever you come across a locked door or something like that. And that is my desk. I try and keep it pretty chill. And then I have these really old curtains. I like them because they still let light through, but they unfortunately do not do much to prevent the heat from coming through. But I have a nice view of my backyard, and it's a quiet little neighborhood. So, but these glass windows are not very well insulated and they break very easily. Oh, and I have a spider web back here. I'll have to deal with that later. But yeah, that is the top of my desk. Then moving over here, I have this little keypad that I use for work. So all of these buttons do different things depending on what application I'm using on my computer. So I have like copy, paste with formatting, and paste without formatting. And I found all of these icons, and a few of them I kind of designed myself. And I printed them off with my label maker, which I have unfortunately lost my label maker. I'm pretty bummed that I lost it. And it's got a little thing here that turns up and down the volume on my computer. Or I can zoom in and out. You can program this thing to do a lot of stuff, and it's by the brand Huion, which I highly recommend this. I don't often leave positive or any reviews for Amazon products, but this one I had to give a review because I liked it so much. I actually bought a separate one just for playing The Sims, for all my Sims hotkeys and shortcuts. But like for example, this button here, it will make text turn into a header 3 in a Google Doc. Or if I'm using my coding software, Atom, it will insert a line of code to put a header 3 in my articles. So I have all these shortcuts to make things easier. And like this leaves a comment in a Google Doc. They all do different things, and I use them all pretty frequently for my job. And then, like for example, this one, it opens up my coding software, and this one opens up my text expanders. So it's really handy. I like having it. I just keep it right here to the left of my keyboard so that I can use it throughout my day. I typically keep it plugged in, but I unplugged it for this video so the cord wouldn't be in the way. have this little section here underneath my desk, and I keep a couple of things here. I keep my notebook here, which I got at Target, like, I don't know, a few years ago, and it's embossed, so these little leaves and stuff are actually textured, and it's just like probably a faux leather notebook. And I just use this to jot out plans for my workday. Usually I do most of my planning on my actual computer using like a Trello board or something, but sometimes I want to write out my thoughts, so this is really handy for when I want to do that. And it's a nice high quality notebook. It's got lined pages. And then I keep this little clip here on the corner to hold my page back for me. So that goes right there. That's where it lives. And then I have this little bin. This is just kind of for the clutter that would normally sit on top of my desk. So this keeps it out of the way. And this bin fits perfectly in this little space. I got the bin from IKEA. I love organizers and bins and stuff like that from IKEA because they're really affordable. I like how affordable they are. And they work really well. And I keep a few things in here. Right now I have this lip mask, and it's a lip mask by C&P Laboratory. And it's a Korean brand, and it's really high quality. It has that like special honey that's supposed to be good for your skin. And this does such a good job at softening the skin on your lips. So I have chapped lips almost all the time. So I use this, and it does a great job at just softening my lips so that I can exfoliate them. But I have to be careful when I use it because it does such a good job at softening my lip skin that if I pick at it or bite at my lip skin, I can easily just tear it off and mess up my lips. So I have to be a little careful when I use this, but I really like it. My only complaint is that this like twist mechanism, you twist it to push it up almost like a deodorant tube. And as you can see, it kind of leaks if it gets a little warm. So I don't keep it in my bag because I'm worried that it'll leak all over my bag. It smells really good too. It smells kind of like vanilla and honey. And I have some other stuff in here. I have this little retractable charging cable. And this is really handy. I have another one in my car, but it just pulls out like this. And it's pretty long, and it has all of the charging cables I could need. It has my lightning charger, my USB-C, and my micro USB. So basically anything I need to charge is gonna use one of those. So it's really handy to have around. It was handy today because my phone died the first time I was recording this video. And my charging cable that I have over there is shorted out or something. So I used this to charge my phone. Unfortunately, I did lose all of the video, but that's fine because there was background sound anyway, so I wanted to re-record it. So I have this handy little charging cable. I also have an Amazon gift card, and it's for $25. And this is really handy for me, especially because I get a lot of stuff on Amazon, but my friends gave it to me as a birthday gift. I'm turning 30. My birthday party was last weekend, and it was super fun. I might give a tour of my basement eventually where I threw the party. It was like a 2010s themed basement party, and it was really cool. But then we have this charging case slash carrying case for my Apple Pencil. And this is a pretty cool case. It's well made, even though it wasn't very expensive. But it has a section here with wireless charging if you have the second generation Apple Pencil. But I have the first generation, so I plug my Apple Pencil in right here. It also holds my extra nibs for my Apple Pencil in case mine gets worn out. So this is really handy. Thankfully, my Apple Pencil is pretty new, so it holds a charge very well, so I don't have to charge it very often. But I keep this in this little bin. Then I have my AirPods, and they're on this little lanyard that actually glows in the dark. But I just cleaned these. I cleaned my desk and my AirPods the other day, so they're actually clean and not gross. But I love to fidget with this case because I really like the snapping sound it makes when you close it. But I almost always have my AirPods in. Unfortunately, mine are broken. The sound cancellation doesn't work, but I'm gonna get them fixed. Then I have this little fidget toy, and it's like a little game controller. And I bought these in a big pack. It was really cheap, but they do wear out pretty easily. This used to make a kind of like a snapping, twisting sound when you moved it, but the buttons still make noise. But I always have a fidget toy on me when I'm around my house. And then the last little bit in here is just the other charging cable connector for my Apple Pencil, which I use for Procreate and for doing digital art on my iPad. I'm not very good at it, but I enjoy doing digital art. I'll put these away. That just slides right on in there. I like that it takes up this little space that otherwise I wouldn't really use for anything. I have a little storage underneath here as well. I have this bin that I keep snacks in. And it's just like a little fabric bin from Amazon. And then I keep like my extra monitor and my iPad and stuff over here. So here's my iPad. It's pretty old. This is the oldest version of iPad you can have if you want to use the Apple Pencil with it. And I have a paper-like screen protector on it, so it feels really nice to write on with my Apple Pencil. And there's a little spot in the case for my Apple Pencil, although it actually is a little hard to get out. But I'll do a little bit of writing on the iPad for you. I really like the sound of this, and I filmed a video a long time ago, and I don't know whether or not I ever actually published it, because I think there might have been background noise, but there's this one video, and I can't remember who made it, but she pulled up photos on like Pinterest and traced them on her iPad, and I love the sound of it. So I think I'm gonna make one of those, because I love tracing videos. But yeah, so I like this little case too. It's good for storing my Apple Pencil, and I just keep that right over here. Probably the last thing I'll show you in this video is my desk drawer. I keep this top drawer really organized. The bottom drawer is not organized at all. This might be a little dark, but hopefully you can see okay. I don't want to make this video too bright. But I keep all kinds of stuff in here. I keep my afternoon medication in this little bag. So I just have these individual little bags that I keep my meds in, so I can just take them throughout the day whenever my reminder goes off on my work days. It's my ADHD medication. I take a booster for it in the afternoon and a supplement. I have these little tabs. I've had these since like college, but they're just these little tabs to mark pages in your journal or whatever. And I don't use them that much anymore because I'm not annotating books, but it's just these little stickers. And they're replaceable, so I can take them out and move them other places as well. But I like these. Then I have these little note cards and things like that. These are like just different kinds of sticky notes. And I got these from some stationery shop. These are transparent ones, so I can like use these for art or just as a regular sticky note. And I have grid ones, which are also nice for doodling if I want to just doodle a little drawing. but I think they're really cute. And then I have this one, which is a little to-do list. So sometimes if I only have a few things to do and I don't want to write it down in my notebook, I can just rip one of these off and make my notes on it. And it has these little check boxes so I can mark things off as I finish them. Then I have a lighter in here for my candles and a little bit of washi tape. And I have this little container that I keep fidget toys in. So this is actually not a fidget toy, but I use it as one. This is an old sewing tape measure that I inherited from my grandma. But it's a great fidget toy, and it's like a little brass seashell. So I keep this in my office in case I need to measure something or just to play with. And I also have a little key, a little computer key, which is fun to mess with. And this little pea pod where you push these out. This one's also really nice. I have one of these on my keychain as well. And then I just have a couple of fidget rings and an acupressure ring. I love these acupressure rings. They're great if you pick at your nails because it kind of like can simulate that feeling. And I like to roll them up and down my fingers. It feels really nice. It's good if you have like a little bit of like pain sensory seeking motivations because it kind of scratches that itch, so to speak. But that's my desk fidget toys. And these are great for when I'm in a Zoom meeting or something like that and need something to do with my hands. Next, we just have this section that has all kinds of stuff I use for my junk journaling mostly. So I have these little sharp scissors, which are great for collage or for cutting away your negative energy, which I can tell you have a little bit of. So let me just go ahead and get that for you. And it actually looks like you might have some bigger negative energy. So let me get my bigger scissors and get that for you. There we go. Okay, I think I got all of it. These are my nice special scissors that I only use on paper, although I'd need to get them sharpened. But I like these ones that are metal. And then the rest of this is just like a little tape roller, a glue runner for my scrapbooking collage stuff. And this is by AdTech. I like these ones because you can refill the insides and not have as much plastic waste from just throwing away the whole thing after you're done with it. And then I have just some X-Acto knives and stuff like that. I have a little pocket knife on here and a box cutter and a little architect ruler. I really like these. They're great for making straight lines in my journal, marking things out. And they have all kinds of different measurements on them, which is really handy. And this one's by Essex Commerce. And other than that, this is just all kinds of little tools and tweezers and stuff like that. So maybe I'll tweeze your face for a second. Although these tweezers actually don't make a noise, so I don't know how satisfying it'll be. But they're pretty handy. They've got glue stuck to them, I think. And then I have just more tabs that I've had since college, and these are a little hard to rip off, but I do like them. I think I'd like to use them in a ASMR video where it's like a role play where you're a book that I'm studying from and like annotating and putting stickers in. It comes in this cute little case. And then I have just a little microfiber cloth and some magic erasers for cleaning my office. And all kinds of pens and highlighters and writing utensils. I love these. I think these are the Bic brand, I don't know. No, these are the Amazon brand, but these just little felt tip markers. I love felt tip pens and felt tip markers, so I have a ton of those. And this is a cool kind of highlighter. This is a gel highlighter, so it doesn't leave actual ink on the page. It like leaves a very thin layer of wax. And these don't dry out and they last for a very long time. So I like these. And I have some of my favorite types of pens in here. I love these pens. They're the Sharpie roller pens, and they have a super fine point, and they're a ballpoint pen. They're not a felt tip pen, but they work really well. And I like very thin lines when I'm writing my notes. So that's those things. I could probably take some of these out of here, but I just haven't gotten around to it. And I'll put a few things back. Then I have this box of these boxed Kleenex brand paper towels. And I really like these. First of all, it fits perfectly in my desk drawer, and they're really soft. So I can use these as like a tissue if I need to blow my nose, or they're also really absorbent, so I can use them to clean my office. So they're really handy. They're very multi-purpose. And then in these little containers, I just got these at Target. It came in like a 2-pack for like $5 or something. But they have these little wooden lids, which I think are real wood. They feel like real wood. And I use these to hold my desk cleaning supplies. So I have this like teeny tiny little broom, which I use for cleaning my keyboard or crumbs on my desk. And it comes with a little dustpan. Then I have this little teeny tiny bottle of rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. And I use this for cleaning my keyboard or really anything on my desk. It's really the only cleaning thing I use in my office. I do have some Lysol wipes in here, but I prefer to use this because it doesn't leave a residue or anything, and it evaporates really quickly. But you can also use it as a hand sanitizer if you want. It works pretty well as a hand sanitizer as well. So I also have a little nail cleaning tool here in case I have fake nails on and want to keep them clean. So that's nice to have up here, and it's also good for cleaning between the keys of my keyboard. So I like having that. Then I have this little tool that I use for cleaning my AirPods. It like extends, and I have a little package of Kleenex in here just because I ended up getting some of these for free, so I keep them stashed around my house. Then I have this last little compartment over here, and I keep a lot of stuff in that. I keep Q-tips for cleaning or for cleaning my ears or whatever. I keep some little cocktail napkins in here, so if I have to put a drink down and don't have a coaster, I can just use one of these. And I also have other like hygiene stuff. I keep some flossers in here and some micellar water wipes in case I want to wipe off my face and just feel freshened up. And I keep a little tiny container of my moisturizer in here. So yeah, I like to make sure I have everything I need at my desk, and that way I'm not always having to go up and down stairs, because I'm turning 30, my knees hurt. And I've had it organized like this for a long time, and I haven't needed to change it, so I feel like it's working pretty well. I'll just clean this up, but I hope you've enjoyed this little office tour. I want to post some other videos soon. There's really some role plays I'd like to post, but role plays tend to be like pretty high effort both to edit and to film. So I wanted to start off getting back into the groove with some easier sort of like carefree stuff, like some soft speaking and some maybe some organization and tapping around videos. But I'll go ahead and put away all of my little note cards and stuff like that. actually had these in the wrong place. I don't know why, but the notepads and the sticky notes are supposed to go in the back section. And this goes right here. I love organizing, so if you guys like organizing videos, I'll probably be posting more of those too soon. But here's my little office, and I hope that your evening is going really well, and I hope to post more soon.